Welcome to the third campaign mission as packaged with the A-18 Hornet in DCS world. Our first mission was air defense of the carrier, and then our spectacular failure of bombing troops moving into Georgia from the south, I think. I don't remember what direction they were coming from, but it doesn't matter. The canon or the story is that we were recovered, and we are going back out to try again, or try another mission. So this one is an interdiction mission. Our goal is a command and control unit southwest of Zugdidi, which is waypoint 3. So if we move over here to this, we're going to fly to waypoint 2. Again, we're going to hold at waypoint 2 to allow aerial fighter escort and seed escort to destroy SA sites and aircraft that might be wanting to fight us. And then when we get notification that the SAM sites are gone, we can fly in. It's supposed to be southwest of waypoint 3, so I'm guessing somewhere in this area. We'll dive in, bomb them, and then I guess move on to waypoint 4 and then back to the carrier. So that's the plan. So the command, I got a nice picture of the command post. It's going to be on a road. Okay, so waypoint 3 is right. Looks like it's right at waypoint 3. Because it's pointing at waypoint 3. Command post is pointing right at waypoint 3. So it's going to be right here on the road. It's going to be a cluster of stuff right here in the trees. So we just need to bomb them until they tell us we've done enough damage. Colt is us, Uzi is the seed escort, Chevy is the flying escort, and we just need to make sure we are on this frequency here so we can hear the calls. So all of that being said, I'm going to leave this picture up here, and we're going to get flying. Hold up, wipe out controls, salute.
Spike, 4 o'clock.
And we're going to take off. 2,
Spike, 4 o'clock. 2, Spike, 3 o'clock.
Okay, hands back on the controls, throttle back to keep ourselves from ballooning too much. Gear and flaps up. Technically, we're supposed to wait until we get 7 miles from the carrier to break the 500-foot ceiling, but as we're doing a simulator and I am trying to get on with this, we're just going to go to autopilot couple mode. Pull back on the throttle a little bit. We're going kind of fast. I don't want to waste too much fuel. Just air to ground mode. I don't remember what bombs these are, but we're going to go ahead and set the fuse. Now those should be ready. Switch to air-to-air mode so that we can monitor things that are going on around us. Let's turn the volume down on our radios. Make sure I set this at 2 so we can get the calls from AWACS and the strike forces. I'm going to turn the volume down on the cockpit a little bit. Let me cancel that. Options. Let me turn the volume down in the cockpit. I'm going to turn it down to 50. Because I got a comment that it was hard to hear my voice in the last video. Hopefully that'll be better. Get off of the Sidewinder so we don't have to listen to that drone. Alright. Turn our RWR sound down a little bit so that we don't have to listen to it if we get locked up. It will get kind of annoying. We got channel 1 for our flight, channel 2 for listening to the AWACS and the strike calls, because we're listening to hear that those SAM sites were taken out. So we're heading to waypoint 2 here. We're going to hold here. We're going to hold here if they haven't taken out the SAMs by then, and if they have, then we'll turn in, try to bomb the command and support group here at waypoint 3, and then follow the waypoints back out to the carrier for a landing. Ideally, this mission will be somewhat easier than what we did before. Mostly because it seems like they're not going to be moving targets, so once I identify where they are, I don't have to try to reacquire them again. We just go back to the same spot and bomb them if we don't get it done the first time. But since they are supposed to be not moving, let's go ahead and set ourselves up a program that gives us the best chance of. So let's see, we have Just have two of them.
Wizard 1-1, Bra 049.
Yeah, it looks like we just have two of them, so since I'm not that good of a bomber, I want to give myself multiple chances to hit things. So we'll forget that for now. We'll leave them as singles. So we got quantity 1, multiple 1, CCIP with a nose fuse, instant fuse, and free fall. So that's probably going to be my best bet. I have not acquired the consistency of skill yet to be able to do these properly.
At Bulls 357 for 19.
Alright, well they're engaging the SAMs now.
6, in from the southwest, engaging SAM at Bulls 355 for 28. D. Contact mag 058.4. 2, spike 10 o'clock. Colt 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 041 450 at.
We're being painted by a SAM site over here. This, I think that's what this 6 is. It has a little house, which means it's a ground target, and I think the circle underneath it means it's an enemy, but I don't remember.
2, spike 10 o'clock.
But we are being painted.
Colt 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 063 429 at 23,000. Contact mag 055.
Hopefully we'll be able to see it with all this cloud cover. I did some research, and apparently these missions were designed before some of the weather updates. So the weather that existed when they created the missions back when they first did this was different. So you didn't have all this low cloud cover here. I guess. Supposedly you can go into the mission editor and fix that, but. And I did go back and fix it on the one that I failed last time just to see. And it did make a big difference, but I feel like you can't control the weather, and in the real world, even back in 1989, you would have low clouds like this. So if I fail, then I fail, and if it's the weather that causes me to fail, then so be it. Okay, let's hold our altitude here. Well, apparently, if they're on the outside ring here, that means that I'm just getting a radar signal from them. Once they move to this inner part of this ring here, now that it went away, and you start getting that tone, that means they're locking you up. And then once it moves inside here, you actually have a missile launch, and you'll get like a line or something like that that goes out to show you where it's coming from. Doesn't matter if I'm not gonna mess with the HMD. So unlike the traditional RWR, where it gets closer to you based on their signal strength, this one seems to use states to decide what's the most threatening thing, which I think is good. That makes it a little bit clearer, and it removes that illusion of using this as, oh, they're close to me, versus, oh, the radar's just stronger, because that was confusing. I mean, I've watched Alright, we're being painted up by a MiG-29 now. Those F-14s really need to do something about that. 9 miles from waypoint 2. Yeah, that's good. Just waiting to hear that they killed the SAM sites.
334 445 at 500. Contact mag 042 423.
Look at a 6 there.
1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 0-416 at 6,000 knots. Colt 1-1, Wizard 1-1.
Okay, we're being painted again by what?
At 25,000 knots.
I don't know what AE means.
Colt 1-1, with Chevy 3, splash bandit at 336 for 14 at 12,000. Colt 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 32147 at 10,000 knots. Colt 1-1, Wizard 1-1, Bra 356 413.
We're not being painted anymore, that's good.
Kill Sam at
Alright, they're killing the SAM, so we're going to go ahead and move on to waypoint 3.
1, bra, 323, 445 at 10,000.
So we'll get to waypoint 3. Hopefully the cloud cover won't be bad, so bad that I can't see down at them. Or at least there'll be a break in the canopy where I can see them. And then we'll try to do a bombing run on them. 16 miles away.
Splash bandit at ball 336 476 southwest. Engage SAM.
Oh, they're engaging. They killed one SAM. They're engaging another.
500 cold.
I don't remember how many SAMs there were. I think there were just 2.
South. Engaging SAM at Bulls 355 for contact bearing 320.12 and hot.
Okay, so let's, for just a second here, we'll check out our briefing. So the picture here is they're on the road there. And they're telling us that this group here is along a road. Along a road right at, it's saying right at waypoint 3, but it said, oh, okay, I read that wrong. The target is a command and control unit. It is waypoint southwest of Zigdidi, but I don't know if Zigdidi is the waypoint or if they're saying this unit is the waypoint. But the command post is pointing right here. The picture is pointing right here. The waypoint is pointing right here. So it seems like they put the waypoint right on the unit. So ideally, once we get over to this waypoint here, we'll be able to see them.
1-1, pop-up group 302 440 1,500
I'm going to switch to air-ground mode. Arm it. Make sure we're ready to go. We get the CCIP. We don't have any warnings or anything like that. So ideally, we should be ready to drop bombs here. CCIP knows instant fuse, quantity 1, multiple 1. Bomb is on, air-to-ground mode. And we'll see. And we're going to mark this as the target now. Do autopilot. We're going to hold our altitude here. I want to manually control my direction because I want to be able to do a circle around these guys and see if I can. Now let's turn the head mount display on. That'll help me. Let me see the target a little better. Okay, so that's the target. Seems like there will be some. Oh, we're being spiked by something. Okay, so that's supposed to be our target. Yep, we got some stuff there, so we'll get over here where this cloud cover is not so bad. And then we'll do a bombing run in. I'm actually going to tell my guy to go ahead and do his deal.
Flight. Roger. Spike, 8 o'clock. Spike, 10 o'clock. Spike, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
1 spike, 11
Oh, we're being...
Spike, 7 o'clock. Spike, 9 o'clock. Spike, 1 o'clock. Spike, 12 o'clock. Contact bearing 233.4.
Ah, we got shot down. Well, at least we saw the target. Well, at least we saw the target. Got within striking distance of it. But just weren't able to do anything about it. So, hopefully our wingman has better luck. And that's going to end it for today's episode. So, sorry if you were hoping that this was going to work out, but as I've stated multiple times, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to produce some content because I gotta do something. So thanks for watching. Hopefully hopefully you're at least getting some kind of entertainment about watching me get shot down. Plenty of videos out there about the people doing it right, so let's show you how to do it wrong. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.